Hello everyone, welcome to episode 1 of Overthinking Media, our first ever podcast. I'm your host Michael, and joining me today we have Harry.
Hi.
And John.
Hello.
Okay, so this week we're going to be talking about Xbox achievements, thoughts on making them better, format, style, similar to the PlayStation trophies. What are your thoughts on how they are set up, how they are portrayed at the moment, and do you think they could be improved?
No. I like my Gamerscore. I've spent 3 years indoors, not spending money on a social life, just to get my Gamerscore.
So, tell everyone how much Gamerscore you have, Harry.
Like over 170,000 now. I've stopped giving a crap over the last year.
No, you only got that because you were trying to beat me and your Gamerscore. So I'm at 125, something that I've given. 125,000, so we're both over the 100 mark. My issue with the achievements is after you're over the 100 mark, you get nothing for being over the 100 mark. It used to be with Xbox Rewards, you used to get a discount towards purchases or something. You used to get
like a reward,
an acknowledgement that you were over 100,000. Like it used to have, you are a legend, and here's a badge.
Is that gone?
That's gone. Xbox Rewards has now turned to Microsoft Rewards. So you've got the app on your Xbox now, which is your Microsoft Rewards, and it's not great. That's one of the issues that links into the achievements, but the Microsoft Rewards is a completely separate thing because it takes over all your Microsoft devices, so you can search in your phone, your Bing, your Bing search.
Who's using Bing?
Well, this is the thing. It's trying to get you to use Bing. And you get like 5 points for each search that you do.
I thought you used Yahoo then, John, as well.
You get 5 Gamerscore.
No, 5 points to...
I was about to...
not 5 Gamerscore.
Bing everything.
Binging everything. And then the other thing is load the Xbox up on your dashboard because there's an app for it. But you can set targets. So I'm currently... I've got like... At the moment, I've got 4,700 points. And you have to hit certain targets every month to stay in level 2. But... my first target is to get 5,000 and I get a £5 gift card voucher for Xbox. Yeah. Which, that is similar to the Microsoft Rewards, but I feel it's a lot more work to get 4,000 points, even though I don't actually have to spend money to get the 4,000 points. Yeah. So it does work out better, but my achievements used to go towards that Xbox Rewards. Yeah. You used to get how many achievements you got a month.
Would then equate to how much... You had to spend money as well. It was how many achievements you got would then equate to how much you got back and what you spent.
Yeah.
And because we were doing the 10,000 Gamerscore challenge...
Don't.
Yeah, that didn't work out very well.
We did the 10,000 Gamerscore challenge, and I got, I think... And I bought some...
You got 9,000 Gamerscore in 2 days. We had a week. We had a month to do it, and you got it in a week. I would like to say I hate King Kong, the Xbox game, and I hate all NHL hockey games because scoring a goal in the hockey games was 200 Gamerscore, to which I played with you and realised how you'd beat me.
Oh, didn't you research what games you could actually get?
I researched all the easy games. I went on Amazon, bought them all for £1.50 each. I then played them all. I've got a photo somewhere that I took on my screen where I got 4 achievements for 750 Gamerscore. Just sent it to him. So I did 10,000 in a week or two. And then I had him and Ollie over to play games. I was like, I've got some sports games. We enjoy playing some random sports games. Started playing this hockey game, and John just starts getting these achievements that are worth... There was like 5 achievements in the game. He got like, in one hockey game, he got 450 Gamerscore.
I got 3 of the achievements in the game.
I'll never forget you sat in the corner of my room just fuming at these achievements. It's like, you got 350 Gamerscore after the challenge.
So, do you not think, just looking at the Xbox achievements, you've got like, it's 100% achievement. Do you not think, like, if you look at the PlayStation model, because me and you, John, we got the Horizon Platinum.
He's got a boner for that, I'm sure.
So, to me, when I play like PlayStation and I'm trying to go for a Platinum, I'm looking at that Platinum trophy and going, that's...
Yeah, I get that.
Whereas I don't look at Xbox and go, I can't wait to 100% this. It just doesn't... I'm feeling a bar, you know?
I think the PlayStation...
You go for quality over quantity, where I'm just like, give me achievements for anything. I don't care if I only get 1 achievement in a game.
See, I'm a mixture between the both of you.
Right.
So I go for 100%. But then there are certain games where I want to get the 100%, which are just impossible. Like Assassin's Creed Black Flag, I could get 100% in that game, but I did not want to spend 5 hours sailing round and getting every chest on every island when I've already finished the game. If I'd figured out that achievement was there before, because it was a secret achievement, I think, before I'd done fight all the legendary ships, which I did, which was great. I hate collectible missions.
What's your best achievement? What's the achievement you're most proud of?
It would be probably that one.
Wait, what?
The Assassin's Creed defeat the 5 legendary warships because
I did that on Black Flag.
Yeah, because it was a hard achievement. You had to upgrade your ship basically to the max. And some of it was very lucky.
Wasn't there one? There was a legendary ship where there was 2. You ended up getting into the corner of the map and there was 2 ships waiting for you.
So there was one, there was 4, and there was 1 in each corner. And I think it was... One was a Spanish man of war, but it was a Spanish man of war.
Man o' war.
Man o' war.
It's the Spanish guy.
Correction.
Woo! I'm gonna war!
And it was hard, and you had to do them in the right order, because once you beat the right ship, you got the perk for beating that ship. It took me a while to do that, but that's one of the achievements that I'm proud to do.
What's yours, Harry?
I'm going to tell you in a second when I've called it up. What's yours, Mike? Because I've got mine.
I can recall on the 360 completing, I think it was Zombies on Call of Duty, and I remember...
Lost so much respect for you right now.
This was back in my teen days when I was a Call of Duty whore.
As opposed to now when you're a PUBG whore.
Yeah. So basically I remember getting this achievement where you do all these Easter eggs and you get this meteorite fragment, and basically you got every perk in the game, and you were invincible basically on Zombies, and you got a little gamer picture of basically a little teddy bear holding a Bowie knife.
Yeah.
And that's like, that achievement is...
But you say that,
but skill.
When I got an Xbox 360, because I actually was a PlayStation loyalist first, but then when I started hanging out with this person, pointing at Harry, I started playing Xbox 360 because we had what was it, Battlefield Bad Company 2?
Battlefield Bad Company 2?
Battlefield Bad Company. Actually, one of my favourite achievements that I've ever got is in that game, and it was to stab 5 of your friends and get their dog tags.
That became a real...
That became...
You and Kate almost had a full-blown argument over that. Yeah. Did you play Battlefield? The Battlefield
games?
That's
the one with the destructible environments.
Yeah, it's like good. It's good Call of Duty.
It's good Call of Duty.
It used to be good Call of Duty.
It used to be good.
So if you knife someone from behind and got the animation of assassinated them, you take their dog tags from your little collection. You have dog tags with their gamer tag on.
Yeah.
So of course there was like 4 or 5 of us who played this game, and to get on a team where you always put you together, you were very rarely on opposite teams. So when you landed on someone on the opposite side to someone, it was a very rare thing. And it was an all-out war to get dog tags. Battlefield 3, I was the second person to get everyone's dog tags. Oh, just that.
I was the last one. I was your last one.
I ran up onto a hill. I ran up onto this hill, and there's 3 people lying down side by side, and I'm frantically knifing as many of them.
So you get an achievement for getting all these dog
tags? Battlefield Bad Company 2,
there was an achievement for, and I think it was specifically for stabbing people on your friends' list.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe it became a personal achievement to do that as well. Because at that time we played with 5 people. We played with Viper, Stu, Ollie, Aid, Matt.
There were a fair few.
There were a fair few people. We also played with Chris as well. So there were about 6 of us playing. So at one point we could have 2 squads. And when we were on the same team, we never lost a game because there was a team, 2 squads basically working as a cohesive unit.
If we were on opposite teams.
If you're on opposite teams, it was literally every man for himself. And you'd look at the scores at the end and you'd have about 17 kills because you're literally going like a bull in a china shop trying to find your friends, and you're playing as if you would play Call of Duty.
Yeah, you turn from tactical to frantically running around with a knife, knifing everything.
So, in terms of the structure, you wouldn't really change anything.
I'd change one thing in regards to Xbox achievements: DLC.
Oh yeah, so when you get 100%, and then
when you get 100%, and then like for example, Rocket League. I 100%ed Rocket League.
Yep.
No, you thought you 100%ed Rocket League. And
I 100%ed the base game. That's why I like True Achievements as well, because True Achievements will show you where you've 100%ed the base game, then it will have the DLC on it. The Xbox format itself won't show that. It will be like, okay, you've got 1,500 achievements out of 1,500 game score. Out of 1,700 game score. And it's like, when did those achievements appear? Thank you very much. Because we well done about a month ago, and was like, what? There's more achievements again. That's what I hate. Whereas on PlayStation,
it has its own little segment.
It has its own little segment. So you will have a platinum, and most of the DLCs have their own additional platinum to give you an indication that this person, thumbs up, has finished the DLC.
I thought most. Only games can have one platinum? Because I'm sure.
No. There's I know one that's got 3, and I think
the
Horizon
DLC only has a gold on the.
The Horizon Zero Dawn, because it's got 2.
Yeah,
it's got 2.
No, just one DLC.
No, it's got New Game Plus, which is an additional segment, and then it's got the DLC, which is Frozen Wild. But I think Crash Bandicoot, the trilogy that got released late last year or early last year.
Again, don't look at me.
There's a platinum for each game, but they are all a separate game. They're a separate title.
Okay, so what about you, Harry? Any format you change?
I would change. On Xbox, I would change the goddamn sound of when an achievement pops, and when someone comes online, it's the same sound. So you get a headshot from across the map. He comes online. You're like, an achievement. Oh no, wait, it's just John.
It's just John signing. I've actually got that turned off, so I don't know when anyone is actually coming.
We should have probably turned that off during our Alien Isolation play, because that moment we got an achievement because Ollie poked a hippo, and it was like, oh no, he didn't get a poke for the hippo. He got a poke for using the baton rod. And the next thing is the alien appears straight out the vent, and we cry.
Because we to do with someone coming online.
Well, it was, we had the sound for the achievement pop up, and we were like, oh,
cool.
Yeah,
my Evil Within.
It distracted us from the game, and we were like, oh, great.
As one of my Evil Within videos, someone comes online and makes me jump. I'm just looking in the hut, and it's like, bloop, ah!
So it made us jump before the initial jump.
Yeah.
So we were doubly crapping ourselves.
Doubly scared.
Okay, so moving on swiftly. Couldn't segue because no one gave me a good segue.
What's the segue? I'll give you a segue. What we do?
Well, I'll explain it, John.
Okay.
Okay, so basically, Xbox have recently announced the Xbox Access, like a subscription service. Kind of like where over here in the UK, where you get a mobile phone for, like, let's say, £30 a month over a 2-year contract. So Xbox are basically saying, the proposal is, you choose your Xbox system, whether it be an S or an X or a new Xbox in the future, and you pay X amount of money per month as a contract hire, basically. And also included with that is Xbox Game Pass. And I believe Xbox Gold as well, so you're going to get your 2 free games from Xbox 360 and Xbox One a month. So that could be somewhere between, I don't know, they haven't really given specific prices, but it could be anywhere between £20 and £40
it's going to be competitive with mobile phones.
Yeah.
Because that's the market they're going after, the people who go after those phones.
So it's going to be about 50, 60 quid a month.
And you can't like, I'm thinking like, I'd rather just own the console outright, but then I literally do it with my phone. So it's the exact same thing as with what I do with my phone.
Yeah, but think about it, because you've got what we pay now. Personally, I pay Netflix, Amazon Prime. There's £14.
Yeah.
Then I pay for my phone, which is I think £32 a month.
You lucky.
Yeah. I broke my phone. It was 20 quid. Now it's 60.
Then obviously we pay for Virgin Media in our house. So it's just more things to subscribe to. And now we've obviously got this Marvel subscription on the horizon, which is again
Disney. It's Disney. It's not Marvel.
Okay,
and to be honest, with my wife I might get rid of the Amazon Prime to get the Disney.
I have Amazon Prime for deliveries.
So,
I have Amazon Prime.
Exactly.
I don't know how I've got Amazon Prime because Kate has the Amazon Prime account.
So
Don't take it off me. But I have Prime, and I'm assuming it's because I'm in her household. Because I'm in the same household as a Prime user, I get Prime automatically on my account. That's what I'm assuming, because I've not signed up or bought Prime.
Maybe Kate's added you as like a family.
That's what I'm assuming.
She's
It's like a family account.
She's really hot on the whole, John's my husband on everything. So maybe she's done that.
So yeah, I mean, you guys would be happy to pay for that subscription, or would you just go out like me personally and I just buy the consoles that I want?
I'd buy the console. I, in regards to that, would buy the console outright.
We're old. This is.
I also don't really want to be that much in the pocket of Bill Gates because it just reminds me of that Simpson episode where he comes round and trashes Homer's house.
I remember.
But he's like, I am the controlling person.
Let's
blah, blah, blah.
buy him out, boys. And he just basically destroys his little office.
Yeah, he destroys his little office and breaks his little bird. But I don't see the point because you buy a console.
It brings more people to the system.
It brings more people to the system. I can see it being great for those people that can't afford a console outright.
Like 400 quid on day
For-
release.
yeah,
which is
400
what we
day
paid
release.
for the Xbox One, I believe, on day release. Well, I did.
Because Xbox is Xbox.
I
I know
did.
about PlayStation, but Xbox now is going to be like a thing. iPhones are all the same, and it's just the hardware is better,
Upgrades.
but you can still run most of the stuff.
The issue I have with it, and I hope it isn't the case, because what was the time frame distance between Xbox 360 and Xbox One?
8 years.
8 years. Well, we've had Xbox One, Xbox S, Xbox X, and Xbox Scorpio was X, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that was right.
No, Scorpio was the code name for Xbox, was it not? Xbox
Yeah.
One.
Yeah. No. Scorpio was the code name for
Project
Xbox One
Scorpio
X.
was X.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Um,
yeah.
So there's been 3 incarnations of the new Xbox already, and we're not even 3 years into it. Titanfall's not that old.
We're a good 4 years,
Are we?
5 years, yeah.
Wow, that's gone quick.
It has gone quick. We're almost at the end of this natural.
We've only had one Halo. That's really disappointing.
We're almost at the end of the. We're almost at the end of the Xbox. The amount of time we're into
No,
this.
we've only had one. Halo 5 was
We've had Halo Wars 2.
6 is on the way.
6 is on the way.
Xbox 360, we had 2 as well.
Yeah, we had 4.
3 and 4.
Yeah, but we had Reach. And we had ODST.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
so we've had Halo Wars, and we've had those Spartan Assault games. They've gone in a different direction. with
Talking of Halo games, this is a segue, John. They will be part of the Xbox subscription service, the Game Pass.
Game Pass, yeah.
The Halo Master Chief Collection.
The Master Chief Collection, the other day, to prepare itself for going on to Game Pass, had a 71 gig update.
Isn't it already an 80
It's
gig
all
game?
well. Did I play it with you, or I played it with Ollie?
You probably, because I've played Halo that much in my life, I have no desire to play it again.
But
Oh, come on! But you were singing it the other day.
don't forget though, these games have been updated for 4K resolution
Yeah.
as well, I believe.
I would love to play. I need to play the Halos with you, but you've just done them recently with one of your mates.
I did them all on Legendary, yeah.
The only thing, I would get the Master Chief Collection again because it's got ODST.
Again?
I'd play it again.
You've already got
it. I've already got it. I'd install it again. It takes 3 days to install. It's currently 71 gig. Plus, it's going to be 140 gig. It's going to take up a 20.
I'm sure some of that 71 gig will replace some stuff that's already on there.
Because it's got the old Forge mode, so we could create those levels that we spent months playing.
I want to transfer them, not recreate.
Yeah, I'd want to transfer them, but they're on the Xbox 360, I believe. And I haven't got Halo Reach. I want Halo Reach on there. Halo Reach is not on. No, it's not.
It's backwards compatible.
Yeah.
Halo Reach is backwards compatible. I want it upgraded.
All right.
And I want it
upgraded.
I want it upgraded. I want it on the Master Chief Collection. Put them all on the same game thing.
I'm sure Phil Spencer's listening to this podcast. So hopefully he'll get on that one.
The new Halo Infinity.
Halo 6.
It's Halo 6. It's Halo 6.
So coming on to what are we playing? Obviously, what are we playing, Harry?
Last night we were playing Human Fall Flat.
Okay.
And it was
So
glorious.
explain to people who haven't heard
It's a...
what Human Falls plays.
Good God. It's an indie game.
Mm-hmm.
You play as a little man, and you control their arms. And their arms stick to stuff. And it's up to 8 players, and you go through physics-based puzzles to get to the end. But the people who made the game were like, we don't care if you cheat. So you can, like, instead of doing the puzzle, you could just stack all the puzzle pieces up in a corner and jump up the puzzle pieces and jump over the wall into the next room and then climb along the walls. And there was just 3 of us last night playing this game, trying to put stuff together and climb walls. And I'm like, John's trying to climb a wall, and I'll run and jump over and land on him and pull him down and use him to jump me over and get there first. It's just the best. You can complete the game in a night, easy peasy.
Yeah, you can complete the game in a night. Apparently, that is one of the achievements, and he quit the game 5 minutes before we finished the game.
One puzzle from the end.
One puzzle from the end, because he wanted to go watch a film.
And I didn't.
And you went
So
to
you
bed.
let the side down.
I started to watch Westworld instead because I was not caught up with that.
I haven't watched that yet.
We'll save that for another time.
But
Yes, go on.
Human Fall Flat's great. It's very similar in its the gameplay in regards to the arms and the moving around and jumping.
Gang Beasts.
It's Gang Beasts, which is really, really fun, and I really want to play again.
I've got it.
I know you've got it. I really want to play it again.
Mm-hmm.
This is an indication that we need to play it. I'm currently playing Jurassic World Evolution because it's my favourite series in the world.
So explain to me what Jurassic World Evolution is. For people
Jurassic
who haven't
World
played it.
Evolution is basically, it's a park builder, but the park builder is Jurassic Park.
It's that Zoo Tycoon
It's
DLC they released years and years ago.
It is, but no, it's basically a new version of Jurassic Park Operation
It
Genesis.
does look cool. I mean, I do like the fact that you can get into a car and go basically third person on the car and
and
drive
explore the
around.
park.
That's
Yeah.
great.
And
Luckily,
nice.
the dinosaurs don't attack you, even though I think my car's been tipped over by a T-Rex twice, but that's just because of the physics of the game of the dinosaur running.
Can you be eaten by a dinosaur?
You can't.
In
You
first
can't.
person?
You can't be. You can't. Don't have a first-person mode. That's being added in the next update.
Ah.
There is actually, while we are probably recording this, what time is it? It's 7 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
There is a stream from Frontier that started at 7 o'clock, which is announced in the new patch update. Which in the new patch they are resizing the dinosaurs because
I read about that. Some of the dinosaurs were a weird
well,
size.
they are, and it's the T-Rex. Basically, the T-Rex is a giant. Like the T-Rex they've released is nearly double the size of the Spinosaurus. Whereas if you've watched Jurassic Park 3, we do not speak of it. It was the Spinosaurus was obviously larger than the T-Rex because it killed it quite easily.
Alan!
And it was that film, Alan.
Wake up, Alan.
So they're doing a resize of the dinosaurs. They're adding cameras so you can actually see what your guests see. So they're doing some cosmetics, and hopefully they're releasing some more skins because they've got no Jurassic World Lost World skins, so you don't get the tiger, the tiger pattern
Or
raptors or blue. You don't have blue in the game.
Which is strange because isn't this kind of modelled off the latest Jurassic Park?
It is modelled off the
More
latest
so than
game.
others.
It's modelled off the Jurassic World franchise rather than the last film.
Yeah, so they're not. Basically, the T-Rex in it's Universal's version of the monsters. So they're not scientific dinosaurs. Like they haven't added feathers to the T-Rex, which they now found that the
I'm not
T-Rex
interested
added. But it's the
No
universe.
feathers.
No feathers.
It's the
My
universe.
T-Rex can't go out in drag. Well, I'm out.
But it's a Universal's version of how they see it, and they do explain in the film why the dinosaurs don't look like actual dinosaurs. But that's what I've been playing, and currently I've probably put 40 hours into the game.
Jesus Christ, it came out.
But we've got some Let's Plays being uploaded to the channel soon.
Yeah, I've done my complete play of the actual campaign. So I've done everything. I've unlocked every dinosaur. I've done every mission, which are the last ones are an absolute pain. And the missions just, for a park manager, don't make sense. Release a raptor and let it eat your guests. Why would that be good park management values? Why?
Because it's a game, John. It's
I know,
fun.
but it just, logic-wise, why would anyone want you to release a dinosaur to eat someone?
It's like if Siege was just stand outside and
Yeah.
literally siege the place. Oh, that'd be fun.
And I'm now playing the sandbox mode, which I literally unlocked the other day, and I've probably played about half an hour into that. So I've played 40 hours of the game, and I haven't even got to the sandbox mode yet.
Okay, so I'm currently playing PUBG.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
You're playing PUBG?
So
Whoa!
I'm playing PUBG with my Elite controller. Go on, Harry. Go on.
No.
The reason why I believe it's very good is because the paddles help you lean left and right, pretty much like Siege does.
What's leaning?
John,
Have we had the new map for the new game mode? So no, it's getting released.
So next Tuesday,
full release.
Next Tuesday, the 4th of September.
Do I have to buy it again?
No.
No,
If
it's
you've
a
already
free
bought the
update.
game, it's a free update.
You know what else is next Tuesday? Grim
Go
Sky. So
on. Okay. So
What's
yeah,
Grim Sky?
John, there's times I could
I
slap
just.
you.
Well, how did you get involved in doing this with us if you don't know what Grim Sky is?
All right.
So, for those of you who don't know, Operation Grimsky is the name of the new season for
Rainbow Six Siege. I don't pay attention till they're released.
Do you know what the new operators are?
There's a shield one,
Right.
a defender shield,
That
who
does
does
what?
electric stuff.
Electric. Okay, cool.
And then there's one that, and also Blast Walls, I think.
Okay, so
Blast Wars.
Blast Walls, so she makes holes, which obviously you're all going to make penises.
Okay, right. We're getting off topic here, but
Okay.
that's what Operation Grimsky is.
Okay.
So we will all be playing that. So I'll have to try and juggle PUBG, which all new achievements.
You'll have to juggle 2 games.
PUBG doesn't have achievement.
It will have achievements.
Oh, well, now I've got
As
to play it.
because it's coming out of beta access.
It's going to be. It's not going to be game preview. It's going to be a game as of Tuesday.
Yeah, pretty
Oh,
much.
I'm gonna play it.
Pretty
I'll-
similar to
I'll
the
be
way,
jumping on there,
Yeah,
definitely.
pretty similar to the way Ark went about, where it kind of came on Game Pass. Was it Game Pass? It came on
Game preview.
Game
Game
preview,
preview.
and then later on, 2 years down the line, it came out with full achievements, etc. So I'm playing PUBG, which is fantastic. And a few dinners. I will have a game montage up in the future of some clips and whatnot that we've done. And I'm also playing Darkest Dungeon on the Nintendo Switch, which is an amazing side-scroll dungeon
See,
crawler.
everyone I've heard who talks about that says it's really frustratingly hard, but that it's amazing.
Yeah.
And I like, and it's almost like you go for a dungeon, you meet some people, you fight them, almost D&D, Final Fantasy style, turn-based. But it's more about the effects it has on the people you employ to go into the dungeon.
Yeah.
You're not playing as the characters. You're almost playing as you, directing them through the dungeon,
Yeah.
and putting them through torment and
Yeah,
hell.
basically, yeah. So what happens is, the premise is you're trying to basically get to the mansion, if you like, on top of the hill, and there's different zones that you need to basically get through, different enemy styles, and what it all is you have different character types. They all have different abilities, and basically what happens is that your characters can get stressed, and if they get very high stress, they basically can either freak out.
They are playing a game with you. That is a stressful situation.
It is. So they get stressed out and they have a heart attack, which means that they can die on the spot, and it's permadeath as well. So when your character dies, that's it.
Is there in-game currency to hire new ones?
So
Or
basically,
do they just
there's a stagecoach which appears every week. Now every week is every dungeon you go through. So once you've done a dungeon, you get back to town. New guys are available, guys and girls are available to basically rehire for free. But it's a good game. I was going to sell it after a couple of hours of playing it because I didn't like it at all.
Yeah.
And then I stuck with it after watching some guy on YouTube. And yeah, fantastic game. So that's what I'm playing at the moment.
I'm just looking at how much it costs.
So that's on
You need a
Nintendo
Switch?
I'm sure it's on Steam.
It's on Steam.
Oh,
It came
okay.
from PC originally. It's a very good game. I got the physical version.
20 quid.
You would.
Wait for the Steam sale because I'm sure that it'll.
The Steam
come-
sales just happened, so he's got to wait a year now.
No, John, the Steam sales every week.
I don't play on
It's
computer.
like 360 days of the year.
Yeah, there's a Steam it's
A couple of days off.
I think I've had the chance to buy the original Tomb Raider for £2.50 about 8 times. I've got all of the Arkham series for like £1 each, and all of the DC Batmans for £1 each.
You were playing Final Fantasy HD collection, weren't you?
I was
10 and 10-2.
when I was at George's. I was playing 10. Well, I've got the collection for 10 and 10-2, and that's what I was playing on this on her TV when she was out training.
I've got that on PlayStation.
I didn't like 10-2. Final Fantasy 10-2, I didn't like.
Don't diss Spice Girls, the video game.
Yeah, that's what it was. It just felt like that.
Was it? Did it touch make you a little bit insecure about your manhood?
No, I'm not a big fan of the Final Fantasy games, to be honest. I've played.
You're going to upset a few people.
I
You
know.
are incorrect.
I know I'm incorrect, but I played 10 and I loved 10.
10 was the best.
10 was great.
Personally.
I never played Final Fantasy 7 when it was originally out on the PlayStation 1.
No.
Okay, so let's hold that there because we will talk about that at some point in the future. Let's move on. So we're going to go through the games, TV, film, comics, whatnot. We're all looking forward to between now and Christmas. You can encroach a couple of months into the next year if need to.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure one of the things I'm going to mention isn't out until maybe next summer.
And me. Okay, so we'll start with you, Harry.
May next May. May.
Looking forward to?
Dibs on Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I just can't wait for this. Why is it not out now? I'm on holiday when it comes out. The weekend it comes out, I'm not here. I can't play it, and I have to wait till I get back to play this game. I just want this game so bad.
But when you're on holiday with me?
Yes.
So out that weekend?
Yes.
Oh, crap.
So, Shadow of the Tomb Raider comes out on PlayStation 4, Xbox, and PC September the 14th.
That's the day we go away.
That's the day you go away.
Ugh.
Okay, so that does look good. I mean, the reboot, the first one was amazing. Second one, I liked it, but
second one was
kind of have that punch for me.
Second one was the exact same game. Mm-hmm. They just expanded the environment, which meant like, oh yeah, great, I can explore more, but I'm not doing anything differently. Mm-hmm. This one has got like abseiling,
swimming.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
No, it doesn't. No, I'm not doing those bits.
Oh yeah, okay.
Harry
doesn't like water, by the way.
No, I have thalassophobia, so I'm going to have to get myself through
Scared
the
of glass. What did you say?
Thalassophobia.
Thalassophobia.
Yeah.
No, it sounded like you said glassophobia.
Yeah, because everyone's like, oh, Harry's scared of sharks. I'm not scared of sharks. Like the thing that I have has a name.
You're scared of what the sharks swim in, basically.
I'm not scared. That's aquaphobia. I'm not scared of water either.
Aquaphobia.
He knows all this. He's done his research on this.
Okay, let's stick on track. So, Tomb Raider, Harry,
yeah.
Tomb Raider, yeah.
Spider-Man.
Well, at the moment,
John, it's not your turn yet.
I want to say Spider-Man.
Like Tomb Raider is one that's like imminent, and I cannot wait. And then like it's going to be Fallout 76. After my Fallout 4 was the game that finally got me into those Bethesda RPGs. Tried Oblivion, just couldn't do it. Skyrim, couldn't do it. And then when Fallout 4 was coming out, I got a copy of Fallout 3 for free. So I played Fallout 3. I forced myself through 3 because I knew 4 was coming. And I enjoyed 3, and then I played 4, and I don't think I've ever played anything like it apart from The Witcher 3.
So this is the one that's got a little bit of controversy where they've got some online elements, I believe. And I remember looking at a couple of comments from fans, and they're not too happy about this idea of it actually being online or having online elements. Apparently you can... I remember from E3 you can actually play single player without playing with anyone.
Yeah, it's Fallout with 4-player co-op. Okay. And as you're going through, you've played Fallout. As you approach a city,
Fallout 4 is amazing.
Fallout 4 is incredible. But imagine you see another person walking towards you. That other person is another player, and you can walk up to them. You can trade. You can have a conversation. And from what I've read, it's not going to be like GTA where you can just shoot at the other person and get into combat and kill them. It's a case of maybe like Borderlands where you can activate a duel, but it's definitely not like, if you don't like playing online games, your experience of Fallout 76 isn't going to be ruined by coming across another player. You can come across another player, they might follow you around, they might wave at you. So
they're kind of going to be there. Kind of like Assassin's Creed Online, sort of where they're around, but then you don't know who they are.
If you don't interact with them, they can't interact with you. You can just go about your business. Or you can interact with them and trade with them. So the crafting system's there. You can trade with them. Or you can team up in a group of 4. So you can play the entire campaign 4-player co-op.
I'm interested, definitely. I'm not interested enough to go and buy, which obviously I would have probably done it if it was a single-player Fallout 5. They had I think it was the T-51 helmet edition, where you had a life-size replica of one of the first armours they created in the Fallout universe. And it's sold out now. They're not making any more.
Is this the Fallout New Vegas of... So there was 3, and then they made Fallout New Vegas, and 4, and then 76. So 76, the New Vegas...
It's a prequel to all of the Fallout.
It's the same engine. They've not built a new game.
No. It's the same engine.
So it's not Fallout 5. Yeah.
No.
So
it's a prequel, basically.
I've never played New Vegas. I've never played No, I never played New Vegas.
So Fallout 76 comes out on the 14th of November 2018 on Xbox, PlayStation 4 and PC. Anything else?
Nah, because Tomb Raider's so close.
So Tomb Raider and Fallout are your main...
I mean, Tomb Raider. The only reason I said Fallout is so I had something else to talk about.
I thought you said something next year.
Yeah, Fallout.
That's this year, November.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Then. Check me
There
out.
we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so John.
Spider-Man
So Spider-Man
is out very, very soon.
Spider-Man is out.
It's out on the 14th as well.
No, it's out on the 7th of September.
Aha! I get a week.
So it's next Friday.
God damn it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll be getting that as well.
I'll be getting that. Spider-Man.
We'll try and get some footage.
It's my jam, isn't it? It's a superhero game.
Yeah, me and John are massive superhero fans.
It's literally, it has plastered Marvel on it, so I'm probably going to buy it.
It looks great. It looks like...
It's going to be my new Batman Arkham.
Yeah, it's like an Arkham.
I haven't, obviously Rocksteady said they're finished with the Batman series. They have...
Is this a Rocksteady game?
No, it's not a Rocksteady, it's an Insomnia.
It's the guys that did Sunset Overdrive.
Oh.
Yeah. Which I enjoyed. I enjoyed Sunset
Which,
Overdrive.
it kind of annoys me how Xbox have been setting up all these new studios to create exclusive content as of E3 this year. And they had a studio create, Sunset Overdrive exclusively to Xbox. And rather than keep a hold of that team to create their next endeavour, which would ultimately be Spider-Man, PlayStation have now got an exclusive superhero game made by the ex-developers that Xbox hired originally. Yeah. It's just such an odd move from Microsoft.
But I didn't like Sunset Overdrive.
I liked Sunset Overdrive.
I just couldn't get into it.
See, that shocks me for you, because you like... Well, one of your favourite all-time games is Escape Free.
Yeah, and it was a bit like Tony Hawk, yeah. And
it was basically a skating game, but with a gun.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why you didn't like it.
Me neither. I tried twice, I just couldn't...
It took me a while to get into it. Once I started getting the upgrades and everything that makes it great, and the story was actually really good.
It just took too long to get there. I can't stand a game that takes too long to get to.
That's my opinion of Fallout.
Getting into the swing. Fallout is
Was you just about to say getting into the swing of things?
Yeah.
No pun intended.
No.
Spider-Man swings.
Fallout 4 is hi, I'm at your door, make your character, alright, explosion, go.
I got to level 20 and I was like, I couldn't play it.
So, Spider-Man is what you're
Spider-Man is what I'm looking forward to.
Mm-hmm.
What else is out? Red Dead.
I knew you were going to say Red Dead, that's why.
I like Red Dead.
Yeah.
I nearly, achievement-wise, going back to the first part, I nearly 100%ed Red Dead.
Have we ever told you about what happened when we played Red Dead for the second time?
Go on.
No. I'd never played Red Dead. Mm-hmm. So we got it on the Xbox.
Oh, no. You don't tell the story, because you make yourself look good in the story. When the story does...
you still look like an arse, whatever you say the story.
What happened was, me, Ollie and Matt decided we were going to play Red Dead Redemption again, because we hadn't played it for years. So this was like 2013, 2014, it came out in 2010. John had never played it. So we all bought the digital copy on Xbox and started playing it. And John was like, oh, I'm not buying a digital one. Ordered it off Amazon. And it took so long to arrive off Amazon that me, Ollie and Cracker had finished the co-op stuff. We'd finished all the co-op stuff without him. He then got that annoyed. He went and bought one from the shop for Kate. I'm doing those quotes. He went and bought his wife a copy. And then he was
She wasn't my wife then. She wasn't living with me then.
That makes no difference to the story.
It does.
You went and bought a second copy under the excuse of buying it for Kate, just so you could play it sooner. And when you got on, we'd already finished everything. And we just shot you on a donkey for 2... So you ended up with 2 copies of Red Dead after we'd finished playing it and been done with it.
I 100%ed it.
That game does look phenomenal, though.
I 100%ed it, and I also did the undead thing. And then you rejoined me for the undead nightmare, because none of you had done the undead nightmare. And, to be honest, you were the only one good out of the 4 people, because, well, it's a co-op game with Matt and Ollie.
Mm-hmm. So, Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out October 26th this year.
6 days after payday, I can buy that one!
On PlayStation 4,
2 days
Xbox,
before payday.
and PC.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you can think of, John?
There are a few games. I'm trying to think what else is coming out. Money-wise, I haven't really looked. So the Spider-Man and Red Dead, those are the two games I'm looking forward to.
So-
I'm not...
Lego DC villains.
I'm not going to get it.
Oh.
I was bored by the last Lego Marvel game. It was okay, but it wasn't...
Lego Marvel superheroes or
Yeah.
Lego Avengers.
No,
Because Lego Avengers was trash.
Lego Avengers I didn't get.
Oh,
And I heard that. But the last Lego Marvel game, I played it.
So the first superheroes was amazing.
First superheroes was amazing,
So
and
you
the
played-
Batman Legos were great.
So you played the second one.
I played the Batman ones. I've all played, and I've 100%ed all the Batman ones. But
I have an amusing story for after the podcast.
Yeah.
So, I think Star Wars Episode 3 Lego comes out Games of Gold in September.
It is.
So that's just a couple of mentions from myself.
Episode 3.
Yeah.
Star Wars
Return of the
Episode
Jedi?
3. No.
No.
The Clone Wars. Episode 3.
Episode 3 is Revenge of the Sith.
Oh no! The game, the third game, the Star Wars Clone Wars game.
Mm-hmm. That
It's
came out on
Games of Gold.
Xbox 360.
So there was the original trilogy, there was the prequel trilogy, and then they made a third Star Wars Lego game, which was the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like on Geonosis, and you fought with,
Okay. All right. Okay.
But yeah, so Hitman 2 comes out November the 13th,
Yes,
which looks amazing.
I'll get episode 1.
No, it's not coming out like that. It's
Full game.
It's a full game release.
Oh,
But they're also, what's really interesting is if you had Hitman, the rebooted game,
That's me.
you get Season 1, the full game, uploaded for free as part of the package. So you sign into Hitman 2 and you automatically get access to all the first game's content.
I've already
free
got
of
that.
charge. Yeah, I know, but I don't know if they're going to update it or do through extra things.
So that benefits me because I didn't play the first.
Oh, if you buy Hitman 2, you get Hitman 1 for... Oh, so
No,
it
if
doesn't
you-
benefit me.
If you already had it.
If I already had the game,
So
I
you
get
buy
the game.
Hitman 2,
Yeah.
and if you already have Hitman 1
Yeah.
on your system in your Xbox Live, it will basically add that as part of the game.
Right, so you can play episode 1 of Hitman 1
Yeah.
in Hitman
In
2.
Hitman 2,
So
yeah.
you can just uninstall Hitman 1 and
Off-
you've got
yeah,
both games
yeah,
in
basically.
one.
Oh, I thought you were
Right.
going the Mass Effect route. What
No,
the
no,
decisions
it's
you
a bit,
made?
a bit like the Master Chief Collection.
Kind of, yeah.
Where you
So
can-
we're going to
yeah.
get seasonal, basically, options where we can go into the first season, let's say the first Hitman game, and play old missions. But I think, if you remember, there was timed exclusive hits.
Yeah, elusive
So,
targets.
Yeah, so I think
yeah.
that's going to come back. So,
Yeah.
so Hitman 2's a good one. And I think, other than that, I mean, the next two really I'm going to mention that's kind of slightly into early next year. You got Resident Evil 2 HD remake, which just looks unreal, in my opinion.
We do. I do.
You
Because
can't talk about horror games.
no, as soon as because I know they kind of have this thing where they release a new game
Mm-hmm.
and then they release a remaster, and if they're releasing a remaster of Resident Evil 2, that means E3 we're going to get an announce of Resident Evil 8, which because I'm playing 7 now, I have to play 8 because George is really into 7.
Okay. So
I don't do scary games.
that comes out January 25th, 2019. Also, a little mention: Metro Exodus, the third instalment in the Metro series.
Still not played the first one. Jack.
No, can't. I did one. What was it? What was the first one? Last Light.
2019.
No, 2033.
2033, and then
Then it was Last
I'm
Light.
literally probably 70% through Last Light, and
Just finish it.
it's boring. I find it very. I know this is like.
How do you get 70% into a game and stop?
Because I want.
You're
Like the last
there.
game got really good. The first game got really good in the missions, and I became invested in the story.
Okay.
But then Last Light, but Metro Exodus looks great, but I'm not sure if it's a standard A to B story,
I think you got a bit of movement.
or
There's
if
a
it's an
little bit of
open
a
world.
sandbox
If it's an
area.
open world, then it's going to be
No.
absolutely terrifying.
It's not open world. There are sandbox areas, very similar to those 2 made a set out where I
Yeah,
think
hub
you've got
world,
sandbox,
hub areas,
hub
yeah,
areas
yeah.
where you go in,
Okay.
you've got a good area to explore and roam, and then there's other areas, etc., etc. So that's the games that we're all sort of looking forward to between now and let's say February next year. So I'm going to whittle out a couple of the films that are coming out. So we've got The Predator, which comes out September.
I'm actually
14th.
looking forward to that.
Yeah,
The Predator. I'm actually. it looks...
It's going to be toss.
Dross.
It's going to be absolute rubbish.
Apparently, it's reported at the moment to make more money than the original Predator.
It hasn't come out yet.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it's report. That's why it's a report.
How can you report? Do you mean rumoured?
Reported, basically.
How can you report?
Pre-booking.
Right.
Pre-booked tickets.
The original Predator.
No.
30 years ago, before inflation.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what that gets because, I mean, that's just a little bit of... I love the Predator original. 2 I like.
2's alright.
Predators was a good fun. Let's not talk about the Versus films.
AVP2.
Yeah, let's not...
Requiem was better than...
What?
Requiem was better than Alien vs. Predator.
Okay, so let's move on.
Wait a minute! No! We cannot ever move on from that! Alien vs. Predator 2 Requiem is the worst movie ever made.
It was big gore. The only reason I like it was gorier.
You couldn't see anything. It was black. The entire movie is black.
That's the one where they're in the Aztec temple?
No, that's the first one.
Oh, is this the one where the school kids get mixed up in it? The American, sort of running around.
It's basically the Alien Predator hybrid thing. It's not. No, I'm not saying it's a good film, but I think that one was better than Alien vs. Predator. Okay. Which was a PG-13.
Segue us right now.
Okay, so next film we're going to talk about this year, Venom, October the 5th, 2018. So
that's also going to be trash.
It's going to be dross in my opinion.
Can't discuss that film. Why? How can you have a Venom film without Spider-Man?
See,
you can have anyone's.
No!
You can have any characters as long as it's a good story. You can have any character as a centre character of a film.
Okay, so here are my thoughts on this. Right, you got Marvel; they're absolutely smashing it. Like 18, 19 films in, they have set up a fantastic universe. Spider-Man's been on loan from Sony because Sony just cannot get a franchise off the ground, and they seem to be completely destroying everything.
And Venom's going to be another one of those.
I feel like Venom's going to be exactly the same. They want a slice of the cake. They're not going to achieve it, and they're going to bring out Venom. And Tom Hardy, bless him, he just hasn't got a clue how much he's going to tank.
Okay,
this is his. Tom Hardy's a really good actor, but this is his cha-ching. Film movies.
He's done free. He's signed up for free.
Yeah, these are his. I'm going to keep doing these for the easy money.
Bear in mind, they went from an R-rated to a PG-13. So they've basically gone into the realms of Twilight.
Wolverine.
Wolverine was R-rated.
Logan was R-rated. The Wolverine and Wolverine Origins were not.
So
let's not speak of Wolverine Origins.
So we've got an R-rated anti-villain. Or anti-hero, sorry. That's going to be
PG-13 movie.
PG-13, get around with 12-year-old, 10-year-old kids in the cinema.
That just sounds a little bit wrong.
Yes, that did, sorry.
But no, I don't think it's... The Venom, the actual model of Venom looks great. Like, you've got the big hulking...
Venom looks like Venom.
Venom looks like Venom, which is great. You haven't got him He isn't just the Spider-Man with a big smile.
And Tom Hardy looks like he's going to...
And Tom Hardy looks like he's giving it his all, which is good.
Yeah.
And I like that. If Woody Harrelson is Carnage, which is the rumour, again, there's been no... He's been
that's
in
a
none of the
post-credit scene.
That's either a post-credit... But I've always said this in regards to Spider-Man 3 of the original Spider-Man feed. Because the first Spider-Man, great. The second Spider-Man was great. The third Spider-Man was...
emo.
It should have ended in the Bell Tower.
Okay. So...
Going on to Marvel, it's Infinity War coming out.
What?
Yeah, so that's not... That's next year. And Captain Marvel.
And so I can't... They're films that
we will get onto them.
Wet dreaming about.
On a podcast very soon. So yeah, a couple of the other mentions. They're doing a Halloween reboot. Not a reboot. It's like a prequel. So they've got the original.
Isn't it a sequel?
I think it's a sequel.
Every year at Halloween.
But she's 40. It's the same actress. I can't remember what her name is. She was in
Jamie Lee Curtis.
So it's a sequel because she's in it as the same character.
Which I do kind of like that sort of stuff, but I don't know. There's been about 12, so it's probably going to be
every year at Halloween. I'm assuming it's coming out at Halloween.
It is coming out.
And every year at Halloween,
October the 19th.
There you go. Every year at Halloween,
that's not Halloween.
Trash.
Well, it's close
because people who really like horror movies will go and see trash.
Okay, so
at Halloween.
Another mention. I was going to say honourable mention then, There's another mention. We've got that Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yes.
Oh my
Looks
god,
great.
I can't wait for that movie. I think it might be a British thing.
Reminds me of John Stagg, where we were on the way home singing
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, when
In
we
the car.
annoyed your father-in-law.
Yep.
Yeah, that looks good. I like those kind of films.
Yeah, looks good.
I actually do not mind those kind of films, which I don't know if that's aged me.
Okay, so we've also got Creed 2, comes out in November.
Yeah, Creed was
I
alright.
only watched Creed 1 the other week,
I like
and
Creed.
I really enjoyed
it's
it.
alright,
And you
yeah.
know what? I've still never watched any of the Rocky movies.
What?
Nope.
We're going to have words after this.
How
podcast,
have you
John.
got yourself in this position to be sat here talking to us?
I like comics and I like big nerdy films.
There is some stuff he will contribute to, yeah. Okay, so also, they're going to reboot Robin Hood with the...
They have.
The Disney one with the fox.
So, Jamie
Oh.
Foxx is playing...
Oh, we've got Fox in it.
No, they've made.
I've seen the trailer for that
It's
one.
basically the Kingsman.
It's the Kingsman with
With
Jamie Foxx.
Taron-
Is
Taron-
Jamie Foxx playing Little John?
No, he's
No.
playing Morgan Freeman's character from the Kevin Costner one. I can't remember what the
So,
name
yeah.
is.
I haven't watched that film in years. That's Robin Hood and them. I don't know what it's called.
Is
Something Thieves, isn't it?
Prince of Thieves.
That's it.
Is it
Thieves.
the Prince of Thieves?
I was going to
Certainly
say.
is.
Then Russell Crowe did one.
And those men in tights.
We're
Men.
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 So we've got I think his name's Taron Egerton.
Taron Egerton.
Have you not watched Kingsman?
Yes, that's the guy. Yeah,
Yeah,
he plays obviously Robin Hood. Jamie Foxx plays I forget the gent's name.
Well, you've got your phone in front of you. Read it off your phone.
Looking at it.
Yeah, I'm just.
You can't. You pronounce it if you want us to look at it.
No, I just can't figure out the name.
It might not be released. It might be a surprise.
No.
Like surprise is the sheriff of Nottingham.
Whilst he looks that up, then have either of you seen Upgrade yet?
No.
Before the next time we record one of these, watch that movie.
Right, Little John. That's who he plays.
He does play Little John.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay,
Right.
so
right.
moving on. Mortal Engines comes out December the 14th.
Right.
Have you heard about this?
No.
No.
So this Peter Jackson's doing this film, and it's basically it's based on a book, and it's sort of post-apocalyptic where the UK, England, has basically created itself as a massive moving machine that goes on tracks, huge, and it basically goes around swallowing up tiny little cities that are also on tracks. Basically, imagine movable cities. And like,
I've got a mobile phone game that's basically that.
yeah, so it looks great.
Isn't that in John Carter?
I don't know.
No, let's not talk about that film. So, moving on, we've got Aquaman, that comes out December the 21st.
I give up on DC.
Yeah, DC's kind of...
Until they make me a Green Lantern movie, I don't give a crap.
They did make you a Green Lantern movie.
No. Until they make me a Green Lantern movie, I don't give a crap.
They made you a Green Lantern movie.
No. Until they make me a Green Lantern
Ryan
movie.
Reynolds is actually listening to this right now.
No.
Going, shut up, John. That
No.
was my worst ever movie.
No. They haven't made a Green Lantern movie yet.
So, yeah.
I think Aquaman's actually going to save it. Or Shazam.
Shazam, probably.
Yeah,
I'll go
okay.
and see Shazam, definitely.
And then also in December, the 21st, Bumblebee.
No.
They are just milking the tit of Transformers. Aren't
Haven't
Don't
seen
start me on Transformers and bloody Bayhem.
We will leave it for another episode.
I will get you guys into
The only thing that will make me interested in that film is to see what John Cena's like.
Okay. Well, he's the new Mark Wahlberg in the whole franchise, isn't it? There's going to be about 12 Bumblebee films based on John Cena being the main character, and then at the end of it, Bumblebee might have a voice.
To be honest, we will never see him.
So,
Bumblebee!
so we're going to move on to TV now.
Oh.
So, got a couple of mentions of the TV series that are coming out. So, a Luther TV series, I think it's season 4, has been announced.
What's that?
Luther.
Still not seen season 1?
Idris Elba. Amazing.
I know
Very
who it
good,
is.
very good.
I just
Idris
watched
Elba.
them all on Netflix
Idris is
in
amazing.
about a week. They're great. The one with the guy under the bed was absolutely terrifying.
Whoa! Not seen it.
Yeah, spoilers, John.
First 2 seconds of the episode, you'll be fine.
So, we've got Better Call Saul as well. That comes out August.
Still not seen season 2.
That's already been released, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Season 4, I believe.
Isn't that already out?
I don't think so.
It says new episodes on Netflix right
It's
now.
probably season 3, John. You know, how long
It can't be
takes?
new if it's Netflix.
Well, let us know in the comments, which we probably won't have any comments as of yet, but we'll see.
It would just be
It's
me.
a good habit.
You see, I was right.
I've got to get into habits. You can tell I've done my research. Fear the Walking Dead, season 4.
Haven't
Still
watched
not
any.
seen
Not
season-
watched any.
And haven't watched season 8 of this. I'm burnt out on The Walking
Yeah.
Dead.
I
I
when they
lost
killed Glenn,
interest.
That peaked. That
was the end of it.
Spoilers. Spoilers.
It's about 2 years ago.
That was the beginning of season 7. They've just finished season 8. They've had to split it into 2 seasons or something again. I just burnt out on it because...
Yeah. Go on, sorry.
Just that episode was too much. It was brilliant, but from there I was like, it can't get any worse than that.
Yeah, I would agree. We've also got Jack Ryan. That comes out in August 31st. Now
That's on Amazon Prime.
You're a big Tom Clancy fan.
No, I'm a big John Krasinski fan. The guy playing him. Have you seen A Quiet Place yet?
I'm just not. I just looking at him. He doesn't look like threatening enough.
Watch A Quiet Place. Between now and the next time we record, watch A Quiet Place.
Okay.
I guarantee you will have way more respect for him.
It's a film I want to watch, but you know the reasons I haven't watched it yet.
It's not a horror film?
No. You know the subtitles. They were the ones I had.
Oh, you're good, because I've watched it.
Okay.
So you're good.
Okay, so a couple of other things TV-wise. Making a Murder Season 2.
Still not seen season 1?
Yeah,
not seen season 1.
Yeah, so season 1's very good.
American Vandal season 2, though. Can't wait for that.
Well, Mindhunter season 2 comes out as well.
I got bored with season 1.
Yeah, I mean, me and my wife watched it
originally. Actually, no. I think I watched all of season 1. And you know when a season ends, you're like, oh, that was the last episode.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Speaking of TV series, Archer, the next season of Archer is going to be based around Alien. So you might like it because you like Alien.
Yeah.
I like Archer.
So
you go through things like...
No, it's you guys, well, not you, but you and Arlie watch the same fucking TV shows for years and years.
I'm sorry, I'm committed. Just because you aren't committed to stuff.
No, I watch stuff until they get crap.
So, another mention coming out on Netflix, to be confirmed, is Maniac. Have you heard about this?
Yes.
Yeah, with Emma Stone.
Yes.
And Jonah Hill.
Yes.
Looks good.
Oh, yes. It's like Black Mirror. Oh, wait, none of you still watch Black Mirror.
It's on my watch list.
Or Altered Carbon.
Altered Carbon is
amazing. Altered Carbon season 2 has been announced.
Yes.
Game of Thrones obviously next year.
Yeah, we'll get to
all them.
We'll get to that.
Okay, so moving on. We've only got one mention of the comics.
Wait, Netflix.
Netflix, yeah.
There's a movie that's just come out on Netflix that I really highly suggest you watch.
Is it Extinction?
Extinction.
Is that the one with the guy from Ant-Man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's an alien invasion movie, but it does something that no alien invasion movie's ever done before. And I don't want to spoil
And we lose?
No, I don't want to spoil anything. But it has not necessarily a twist, but it does something very differently. And it's not a great film, but I highly advise you.
Michael
Pena.
Is it Pena?
Yeah. And the lady from Cloverfield, and Lizzie Kaplan.
Okay, yeah.
She's in it as well. Amazing. Yeah, okay. It ends a bit, they clearly thought, this is going to turn into a franchise for Netflix. And it ends with one of those, we could do a sequel, or we could just end it here if it's not popular.
Okay.
But the lead up to the end, very good. Highly high. You will love it. It's like your area of sci-fi.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. Okay, so we've only got one mention from the comic side. John?
Well, I'm looking forward to how the Infinity Wars current series is going to progress, because at the moment it's been an absolute bloodbath.
This
is the comics.
Rather than dust bath.
Rather than the dust bath, spoilers. Again, I don't know what to say about spoiling anything, so
that's an omnibus. That comes out in
January. The omnibus for it is scheduled to come out in January. It's currently being released at the moment. The first number one of this series was released probably about a month ago, and it started with the biggest shocker that you could have.
No spoilers, John.
Well, I'm being very good. I haven't said names or anything.
It's just a shocker.
Don't do it me.
It's not the shocker. But yeah, that's really good. I'm also interested in regards to the current Spider-Man series that's going on.
Is this Miles Morales?
No, this is Peter Parker.
Peter Parker, yeah.
So Peter is he's got back with Mary Jane, which after the events of, what is it? New Day, Last Day? Oh, God. Mephisto did something, it was years ago. And, so that happened. And now the new Spider-Man series looks good because it's gone down a really weird arc.
I've actually got to read some of the Fables graphic novels because I have not got through all of them.
They are amazing.
I've got about 6 hardbacks. I think there's about 13 volumes, 14 volumes now, and I've got like 6.
I'm assuming you played The Wolf Among Us.
Yeah, The Wolf Among Us is amazing.
Yeah. Wolf Among Us 2, that's a game I'm looking forward to.
Well, yeah, if it gets made, I think it's going to get lost in oblivion. Hey ho. But anyway, moving on to board games, John. You got a couple of mentions?
Well, I want to play Jurassic Park Danger Zone?
Danger Zone, yeah.
It's a versus game, so you play as characters from the Jurassic Park game, so Alan Grant, so and one other person plays as the dinosaurs, and you've got to try and get off either the Nublar before the dinosaurs catch you. So I think it's a 4-player game. I haven't looked at it too much at the moment, but one of you will chase the other members of your party to try and eat them. And I think you've got a T-Rex, Dilophosaurus, and a Velociraptor, and then you've got the characters from the game. And the other game that I'm playing, and I can't recommend it enough, is Disney Villainous, which is you play as the villains from the Disney game, and the current villains are Jafar, Queen of Hearts, Maleficent, King John from Robin Hood, and Captain Hook. I think that's 6. Can't remember how many I said.
I wasn't counting.
I wasn't counting either. And it's the most well-balanced game that I've played. But it has the elements of your childhood, basically. And they're also releasing more villains as the game becomes more popular. So it's Disney, they're going to milk it.
So basically, segued into In the Works, we're going to have some unboxing videos and maybe some Let's Plays of those specific games.
Well, the Disney Villainous, we'll certainly play. I haven't been able to get a hold of the Jurassic Park game. I got the Jurassic World game, which is a park manager co-op game where you have to make the park and you have to try and protect the park from going bust.
Are you just on about Jurassic World Evolution again?
No, there's a board game. I got bought from my birthday, and I also got another Forbidden game. You know, that tin game you bought me with the desert? Forbidden Desert. I've got Forbidden Island now.
So we've got some of that coming.
We've got some of that,
and then you're also doing a Jurassic World sort of Let's Play.
Yeah, I've done the Jurassic World Let's Play of the game, and I'm just going to be doing a series and trying to do all 48 dinosaurs on one island now.
Okay, cool. Harry, what about yourself?
What about me?
What's in the works for you?
Oh, I'm taking everybody through Game Pass. Going to play an hour of every Game Pass game. So I look at Game Pass, great money, but there's just hundreds of games and I don't know which ones to play. I can play the games I've played before because I know I like them. There's loads of other games I've not tried. I don't have the time to sit and play all of them. So I'm going to sit and play an hour of all of them so that everyone else can make a decision on what they want to play.
So you can give a good idea of whoever's got this Xbox Pass, what games to go for first, what to prioritise, because time is, as we get older, some of us anyway, time's
They say don't judge a book by its cover, but I'm going to literally judge a book by its cover and play only an hour of each game and make an informed decision of maybe a tenth of a game.
Isn't you've got one of the videos up soon?
No. I don't know when they're going to be up. We're going to make a whole bunch.
You're making a bunch.
It's going to be a library of them. Yeah.
Okay. So they'll be coming soon. I'm going to do some unboxings of some art books, collector's editions. We have some gameplay as well coming in soon.
You got the collector's edition of Spider-Man coming?
I haven't. No, I've just got the normal edition coming at the moment. I've got a couple of things in the works. I don't want to give it away just yet, but yeah, it's all coming.
Sorry, I nearly passed out.
Over the next few weeks, keep posted.
I nearly passed out there.
What? Because Mike isn't buying?
No, I just stretched and stopped breathing.
So I'm not buying a collector's edition. I don't have a lot of room anymore. Okay, so that would be it. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Remember, you can find us on our website at overthinkingmedia.com. There you can find all our links to our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. And that would be it. Peace out.
Bye!
Bye.